Starting at power forward at 6'9", number 20, John Collins. Starting at point, standing 6'2", number 2, Colin Sexton. At guard, at 6'4", number 00, Jordan Clarkson. The big man, at 7, number 24, Walker Kessler. At the other forward position, at 7, wearing number 23, Lauri Markkanen. The head coach of your home team. Once again, the starters for our Utah Jazz.
Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. At the guard spots, we'll see Westbrook and George. And small and power forwards, Leonard and Batum. And it's MP in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Utah, sharing the wing spot, it's Clarkson and Markkanen. The 4 and the 5, it's Collins and Kessler. And it's Sexton in at point. Doris, what is it in particular about these teams that might make this an interesting game?
Well, I think you have to look at, Kevin, both of these teams understand how to execute in the half court. And by that I mean, number one, they set really solid screens. They're willing to get to their second and third options, and they have creative playmaking. This should be great.
Now, here's Westbrook. Playing Portland, he was nearly unstoppable. Leonard, no luck. Here's Sexton. This is Markkanen. Shot clock at 6. They get it back. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for L.A. To the middle. Here's MP. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Well, Russ making the great read. Outstanding work, understanding the floor, and finding his open teammate.
About a minute played so far here in the first. And load management, a term, Greg, that's been associated with the Clippers.
And Kawhi rightfully managing his return from ACL injury with care. It's harder to build chemistry when guys are out, but it's all about staying healthy in the postseason.
Well, you can give them a steady diet of pick and roll, because if Jordan Clarkson gets downhill, it's trouble.
Westbrook against Sexton. The 3 from George. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Passes it to Kessler. He kicks it to Markkanen. Leonard with the steal. An easy 2 points on the layup.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. George against Clarkson. Collins, that's a 2-pointer. The pass to Sexton. 6 on the shot clock. Collins finds Sexton. Off target from outside.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Westbrook. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
For the Utah Jazz, they won their last contest. That game against Sacramento.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake.
Clippers leading by 7. Here's Leonard. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got his 4th rebound in this one. And over the years, we have seen Kawhi Leonard continue, Doris, to battle through injuries.
Kevin, he has been a hot topic as it relates to that loaded word, load management. But we have to be fair. Kawhi has had a number of leg and knee issues. There is a certain amount of caution you want to take where his body...
Here's Westbrook. Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. Filling the 2 and 3, the core of George and Leonard. MP is out there with Morris, and it's Westbrook in at the point. It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Paul George.
The countless hours Paul George has put into that three-point shooting, a huge part of his development.
Clarkson against George. And the rejection by MP. At Joe Olynyk. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Well, this is the area of the floor where Marcus Morris can be a problem because of that frame and that game. Look out, gentlemen.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And the rejection by MP. Here's Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by George. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Not just a scorer. Clarkson is very willing to dish it when a teammate's open.
Fades and shoots. Here's MP. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. MP's got his second bucket of the night.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
LDB, the Jazz have managed to stay competitive while going into a rebuild.
Kevin, you've got to give Utah credit. That is not an easy task. They have managed to amass a great deal of first-round picks and young talent and still remain focused on winning. Truly incredible.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Westbrook kicks to MP. Fades. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Russell Westbrook right now sharing the wealth, getting his teammates involved. Love it.
Up top, Horton Tucker. He's covered by Westbrook.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
Here's George, and George with the stop.
Paul George is very difficult to contain on a dribble drive. He's got length, handle, and size. Good luck.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And the Jazz call time here. And Greg, we still see players embellishing contact. Is enough being done to discourage those creative flourishes?
We're talking about flopping, right? I mean, we're seeing the league experiment, assessing a technical free throw. It's necessary, or guys will keep jerking their heads and falling down, and who wants to see that?
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Marcus Morris, and it's Powell in for Kawhi Leonard. Abaji the pass to Collins. Here's Yurtsevin. Powell pulls it in. And so Powell will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's 8 points for MP.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
To the paint. Here's Yurtsevin. Unable to get that one. Good defense by MP. Here's Westbrook. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Outside, Sexton. Knocked away. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. And a moment to check out now what Utah has coming up. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Monday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Denver Nuggets. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Westbrook. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Yeah, Zubac knows his job, and that's to do the dirty work. Get into the offensive glass.
And the Jazz call time here. And the Clippers, one of the more efficient three-point shooting teams, Greg, in the NBA.
And Kevin, really over the last decade, that's been one of their most...
So it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. And we'll be back with you shortly. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Sexton is the point. Clarkson is in it, too. We'll see Markkanen and Collins at forward. And it's Kessler in at the 5 spot. And that's the group for Will Hardy as they begin the second half.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Clarkson passes to Collins. Back to Clarkson. With a floater. Excellent D there from George.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Batum, good.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
One thing Nicholas Batum has shown Doris throughout his career is his versatility.
Kevin, you love guys who are willing to take on a number of different roles and have the skill set to go ahead and execute. Batum, a guy who played 3 different positions over the course of his decade plus in the NBA, a truly selfless player.
Westbrook against Sexton. And the dunk by MP.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Kessler finds Clarkson. Back to Kessler. The Clippers grab the miss. MP's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Leonard, and that one goes long. Jazz trail by 20. Markkanen with it. Westbrook picks him up. Pass to Sexton. Drives to the hoop, and Sexton slams it in.
Well, just a little bit of momentum, and Sexton going right to the rim.
Clippers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Westbrook passes to MP. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That's his first personal
That's
foul.
their 3rd straight make off an assist.
The Clippers shooting their first foul shot of the night for the Jazz. Olenicki's checked in for Collins. And Talen Horton-Tucker subbed in for Markkanen. Free throw good, MP. And the Jazz seem ahead of schedule, Greg, but where can they take another step forward?
Well, turnovers have been a problem. They commit a lot, and they don't force a ton either defensively, so closing that differential will help them on the possession battle.
Pass to Kessler. 5 on the clock. Now, here's Clarkson. Launches a 3. Second chance effort. Outside for Sexton. Missed it, even after all those chances.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. The Utah Jazz have found themselves a new all-star in Lauri Markkanen. Coach Will Hardy says he's our best player, but we're not making our team about him. We have a lot of really good players. Everyone is finding a way to coexist, and that's the great thing about our team. Kevin?
A quick rebuild. And David Aldridge, thank you for that report. And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. You know, Greg, one place you really see Walker Kessler making his presence felt is on the defensive end.
And boy, he has got a...
Here's MP. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
Boy, just good heads-up play by Batum. Spots the open man, but delivers it on time and on target.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. At the guard spots, we'll see Westbrook and George. And small and power forwards, Leonard and Batum. And it's MP in at the center, locking down the middle. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Now here's Westbrook. There's the triple. A shot by Batum, no good. Here's Agbaji. Kicks it to Sexton. Shot clock at 5. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. Passes to Agbaji. Here's Sexton. The pass to Kessler. Yep, that one goes. Kessler's got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, I thought in the first half this guy was pressing. He was rushing. Now he's settled into the game.
Here's George. Agbaji pulls it in. Agbaji's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside, Markkanen. The 10-footer. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. To the inside, MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. Jazz trail by 16. Agbaji, the pass to Sexton. Outside Cowan. And they get it back.
Yeah, just nice hustle there. That work gets them the extra possession.
Here's Markkanen. And the rejection by MP.
2 minutes remaining.
And here's George.
2 minutes.
Outside Westbrook. Over in the corner, Batum. Back to MP. Stolen by Collins. Lobbed up there for Collins. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And the jam by Nicholas Batum.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And the Jazz call time here. They're down by 18. 1:35 left in the game. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Substitution here for the Clippers. MP's checked in for Plumlee. Batum comes in for Martin. George is checked in for Powell. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Terrence Mann. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And when it comes to the Battle of Los Angeles, DB, is it fair to say this is still a Lakers town first and foremost?
Oh, Kev, I don't think there's any question about that. Now, the Clippers...
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.